Hi, Tue. I'm glad you managed to get online to join the live today. It's an honor for me. Hello, everyone. I think everything is okay. I just need to post the YouTube link on social media, and then I will start to continue this Michel Angelo's sculpt painting, sorry. Okay. Hello, hello. I think I'm gonna... What just happened? I just think something happened. I literally didn't touch anything. Okay, we're gonna just open again to save time. I think today I'm going to work on the face of the god. Just let me know if everything is okay, my voice, the audio in the background, the camera. If everything is okay, just let me know on the chat so I make sure that everything is okay. I just picked some paintings by Michel Angelo, like this one, and also the original one, the creation of Adam. Is just the zoom in of the same painting. Hi Hadi, hi Farzin. Oh wow, ZBrush just spaces out sometimes, but I haven't seen that one before. Yeah, sometimes it happens, or maybe I just clicked something, but I swear I didn't. But yeah, it can happen. I don't know what just happened, but yeah, it was crazy. I can see and hear you clearly. Thank you, Hadi. Well, I think I'm gonna just mix some, some things from this painting and also the original, but I am not sure where I'm exactly going. So I'll just start playing around with the forms and see what's gonna happen. First of all, I don't like how this mustache looks here. I think, oops. I think it's also very puffy. I'll just smooth everything. Let's make it look less puffy. Well, obviously here there's no much detail on the beard and mustache. It looks too smooth and too thin. Like, it gives the feeling of like very thin and kind of not so puffy, maybe, kind of hair. But I want to add some detail, maybe not too much, because also it's not, you know, it's not very good for the painters, because they prefer to do some details by themselves. Actually, too much tiny details are not really like very good for painters. If this has to be painted by a painter, I'm very sure they prefer to have it less detailed. Well, he has a very big forehead here, but here looks like it's big, but on the sides, in the middle, it looks like it's not so big. But there's a very big space here in the other painting. They are actually very similar, but not exactly the same, you know, facial features, but very similar. I guess this one looks older. I see more wrinkles on the face, on the nose, on the eyes. But this one looks a bit younger, not too much, but a little bit. I think I prefer to have it like much detailed on the skin and make it look the old version. I prefer this one. Also, I will try to put the eyes, but later I'm gonna put just one sphere inside for the you know, for the eyelid. But for now, I just want to, you know, have the form of the eyelids. It's funny about the painter's preference. Very experienced painters want less detail. Newer painters want more detail. So it's really about what kind of painter you're sculpting for. Well, yeah, it's I don't know, maybe I've been working with like not new painters, because everyone so far has been asking me to not put too much detail, because they prefer to paint it by themselves. But yeah, I heard that some painters also prefer to have the details sculpted instead of painting. I feel like he has a very big and thick lower lip, but here I made it quite thin, so I have to change this part. It's weird because today I'm not listening to the music. I feel like I'm talking to myself. It's very weird. I mean, you guys can hear it, but I don't hear it. It's weird. Keep talking to me on the chat. It makes me feel less weird. It feels like I'm sculpting and at the same time talking to myself, and no one is watching. Well, I think I need to use Sculptress because I don't want to Dynamesh now. The good thing about Sculptress is that you can, like with the small size, you can make more detailed sculpts, like brush strokes are more defined with the smaller size of the brush, and when you make the brush size bigger and smooth it, it gives you, you know, lower dense topology, so it's useful. But I also know that many sculptors, they don't even like to use Sculptress. So I think at this point, like every artist has their own ways of creating stuff in ZBrush, especially that you can find more than 1,000 ways in ZBrush to do the same thing that, for example, like, I don't know, like 50 people can do in different ways. But yeah, it's another amazing thing about ZBrush. VR, I mean, I am sculpting as well. Well, yeah. What are you sculpting, Farzin? Is it possible to print this one piece, or do you have to break it down into multiple parts? I think for this one, it has to be like, okay, maybe this one can be printed like as one piece because it's not really complex. But for this one, maybe it's better to, you know, split the god from the background, at least, and have the other angels around still stuck to the background. But this is a question that I also ask to like really professional people who are doing the, you know, printing service. I always ask when I print something with Molero, Mario. I mean, many of you guys know him, but for those who don't know him, he's a very amazing professional. You know, like he has a printing service. God, it's so weird that I don't hear the music. It feels like I'm talking to myself. Yeah, so I was saying that he has a printing service that I ask him always, like, okay, for example, this is the piece. Do you want me to make cuts, make it 2-piece, 1-piece? And he's always helping. I think next time I'm gonna put the music for myself too. It feels so weird. Hands, so difficult. Oh, yeah, hands are difficult. Hands and like fingers are difficult. And also very important. Hello from Ecuador. Hello. He makes amazing prints too. Yeah, he makes amazing prints, actually. He's just amazing with like casting and printing in general. So professional. I learned a lot from him, actually, only by him teaching me how to do the cuts, how to scale, a lot of you know, details that he just taught me by just explaining, for example, doing one print, and now I'm using the same tips that he gave me to, you know, I'm applying it to all the other, you know, pieces that I want to print. Hi, Frisky. really cool to see you around. It's nice to have you here too. I think I don't like the details that I'm adding here. I need to use something else. Yeah, maybe this and the smooth. Because I don't want to add too much detail, as I said. Hey Wolf! I wish you'd be able to use different colors for the prints in contests. That bright orange resin is horrible. Yeah, I know. In fact, we talked about it with him the last time that he printed the Judy Bell piece that I brought to contrast. And then later for Dante, because it was really orange, the Dante that I brought to Monte, I asked him to, if he knows any painter that can help me to change the color to, airbrush some, darker color to at least take that, very strong orange that literally hurts the eye when you look at it. And he did it himself. He colored it, and now it's a little bit brownish. This is still orange, but brownish orange, so it doesn't have that, effect on the eye. The good thing is that, like, for Monte, when I brought that piece, it was already painted by Moses. And, like, I think there you could see what is the sculpt, because the orange one was just not so visible, because, like, it was so difficult to see what is going on. But it was already painted, so people could see, like, the forms, the shapes, and they could actually look at it, stare at it for a long time without, getting the eye hurt. I think the darker red one was way better. Yeah, I agree. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. I remember the StarCraft duel 2 years ago. The tall one was with the spiky stones, where you could see just nothing beside the orange. Yeah, I remember. In fact, that piece was really amazing, because I saw the renders and it was really amazing. It is sculpted perfectly, all the detail, and everything was just so professional, but the color was hurting the eyes. One thing that I always consider to, to be careful with it when I'm sculpting the face or head in general is that it's very important to look at it from this view and this view, because when you don't look at it from top and from below, it might look like it's a bit squarish, because you make it like unconsciously you're making it too flat. But when you look at it from different angles, it just helps you to make sure that it's roundish, because the face is roundish, not quite round, but it is roundish. It's a very common mistake that I see a lot. I mean, I used to make this mistake too. I just want to make the lips kind of pop out like this, because I see that there's this, volume on the lips here, but maybe this one is gonna help me because it's from the front view. Hello, Andrea. I also would like to make the nose a bit bigger, but maybe not too much. Super common mistake. You can even see it in some of the old classical art too, the flat faces. Yeah. Makes sense, because when you look at it from the front view all the time, then you don't know what is going on when you rotate it to the lower part of the face or to the top, because like you have to always look from different angles, from here, from here, from here, from here, everywhere. And for the face it's very common, because like we like to see from front view how pretty it is, how cute it is, but then from below it doesn't make sense. I feel like I need to add some wrinkles, not too much, but just a little bit. And the eyes are quite big and scary. I don't want to make him look so scary. There's the muscles here and here and here and this part is this. When you're following the lights, it's always easier to understand the forms, to realize what you should do. I love those classical art pieces where the painter clearly is skilled and then one thing is just completely off. The one with perfect flowers and a completely fucked up cat. I don't remember which one is this. With perfect flowers and completely fucked up cat. Give me a clue. I don't know which one is this. Alright, maybe the eyebrows are not this much thick, so I need to just smooth everything here. Just a little bit. As you see, the light here is not too strong, and also from the silhouette here we can understand that it's not really that much strong. So it has to be tiny here. But this one, this muscle here, is big. here you can see that there's this big muscle here and also here. Both are catching the light. I also want to go live on Instagram for a few minutes. Let's see what is going on Instagram. Okay, looks like we can do it. And then also I remember that last week Farzin told me that he wants to join the live. I still haven't figured out how I can invite people, but I was thinking of inviting people. Also Sarah told me that she would love to join, and I'm thinking of you know, having this you know, a few minutes at the end of the stream to spend time with other artists and ask questions and learn from their experience, because I really love you know, I love going to events, meeting artists and getting to know about artists in general. And from the way that I'm interacting with artists and from how I am talking to the artists, I also learn about myself. So it's like I learn about the other person and at the same time I'm learning about myself. So for me it's really important to make this happen. Today we're gonna try with Farzin, but we are not really sure if it's gonna happen. We will just try on Instagram to see if it's working or no. Hello Stefan. The painting with the fucked cat. The Overturned Bucket by Abraham Magnan. I don't know this artist. Don't kill me, okay? But the thing is that I really don't know, like my knowledge about historical paints and like many things about history in general is not really good. I know that it's terrible to not be knowledgeable about what I'm doing, but yeah, I will find some time to study. The only thing that I think I know very well about the history, art history, is like about architecture, because like I was an architect before. I studied architecture, so this is the only thing that I know very well about the history of buildings, let's say. There is a link for later. Thank you. Alright, I'll try to go live on Instagram as well, but let's see first if I can prepare Instagram. Okay, this has to work. If you guys can tell me if the live on Instagram is working or no, I can sculpt without stressing about Instagram. Okay, I have to be live now. Not sure if it's working. 2A. Oh, me too. It's so common for people to assume artists' skill only exist alongside knowledge of historical art. I get into that all the time as well. Well, yeah, it's well, actually, I believe that to some level we need to be knowledgeable about history of what we are doing, but it's also about the interest. If you feel like you're interested about, you know, knowing the different type of arts and study history and all the related stuff, maybe, yeah, but also having time is important to be able to manage to, at the same time, study the software, study anatomy, study business, study history, study this and that. It's always like, it's always like you have to find the balance to make sure that you always put the important things in the priority. Did you press go live in the browser? Can't see your live on Instagram. Oh, that's sad. Yes, I did, but I don't know why it's not working. It's working, I think. I see Pedro joined. Arezou. I see people joined. Just let me know if it's working or no. Because it shows that it's working on my browser. Hi, Frank. Hello, people. Hello, people on YouTube and on Instagram. I'm live both on YouTube and Instagram. Not sure about Instagram yet because you have been telling me that it's not working. But it has to work because it shows that it's working. I feel like it has to work. Hello, people. Hello. I see people writing and I see people joining to the live on Instagram, so it has to work. Okay, thank you, Frank. It's working. Seems like it's working. I'm sorry that you haven't received the notice yet, Hadi, but it has to work. So yeah, I was saying that to study things, like, it's good. I really love to study everything, but sometimes, as I said, it's hard to make this, how do you say it, like, make this priority between what you actually need to study now. It can be, because for us as like, digital artists, we need to always update our knowledge with the software, with with the markets, with everything. So it's important to be careful where we are spending the time. So I'm liking the nose, but this one is not looking similar enough to this one. I prefer this one better because it looks more, refined. Here I see there is this bump. Here there's this, like, it goes inward and then outward. There's this bump here. I don't like it. I mean, I have it too. It's not like something that I don't like it, but for this character, I prefer to have it softer. Like, you see it's softer here, but I don't know if you can see it on Instagram or not. You see it's it's quite big, the bump here, and in the original painting it's a bit softer. So I prefer to copy this one instead of this. For the Instagram people, well, I'm working on this painting by Michel Angelo, Creation of Adam, and today I'm working on the face. And then there's another painting by Michel Angelo that I just put it here to use as a reference, but I'm not going to copy. I just put it there because this one is from the side view and the other one is from the front view, so I can just you know, mix the both faces and, you know, create something out of it, because I am very sure that it's not gonna look exactly the same as the original one either. So yeah. Well, I usually don't work on the face with symmetry because it looks very artificial. But for the start, I always start like symmetrical to make the general forms okay in symmetry. But then later I try to break the symmetry and don't use symmetry anymore. I'm not still happy with the lips, because I prefer to see this, you know, thickness on the lip, but it's not looking as I want it to look. Maybe I should just move everything. Hey Dave. Hello, sorry I missed so much and probably can't stay long. It's fine, it's fine. We're just sculpting the face of the Adam. And don't worry. It's been just 9 minutes live on Instagram. I'm not really sure if you guys prefer to see the live on Instagram or you prefer to watch it on YouTube, but just in case, I'm live on both. For those who are more convenient with Instagram, there is a way. For those who prefer YouTube, you can choose to watch it on YouTube. And if you have any opinions, if you have any questions, I would love to hear both on Instagram and YouTube. I see that there's this space between the two lips, but yeah, I think there is a space here. We don't see that space. Oh, also this painting is like, I see that the lips are thick, kind of thick, because it has to be thick because it's also covered with some hair of the mustache. And here, if we even look on the original painting, it doesn't look realistic. I think Michelangelo just painted somehow looking like the clouds to give it a feeling of like heavenly clouds, and you know, something really abstract, not really realistic. Because also the hair, I see that it's kind of fading inside the red background. But I like it. I wonder if I should sculpt it like this, or I should sculpt it realistic, or just find the balance between this and realistic. Because honestly, if I try to make it like unrealistic, first of all, it's gonna be a problem for someone to paint, for the painters. And the second thing is that when you're trying some stylized forms in only one part of your sculpt, it's looking really weird when you don't see it on the other parts. It's like you have to always keep the balance. If, for example, the hair are like not really realistic, kind of stylized, then you have to even make the form of the body kind of stylized. Or I don't know, you should see that touch of stylized hair somewhere else on the miniature. If you don't see it, I mean, it's gonna be weird. Like, okay, there's one stylized thing over there, but then for the rest. Oh, you can't hear the music anymore. Let me just check. The music is like playing, but maybe it's not too loud. Let me just change it. How about now? Do you hear the music? Hi, Juan Pablo. Hello, hello people. Hello people both on Instagram and YouTube. I'm very happy that you're watching. Please write your comments and opinions if you have any questions. Oh, I see someone asked something on Instagram, or maybe not. Wait. It's quite hard to manage like going live on both on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. So Antonio asked, hi Leila, what's the best way to keep the model clean like this you are creating? The best way to keep the model clean like this you are creating. Okay, if you mean the typology, it depends. I mean, it's not really, I mean, it's like this one, first of all, is a base mesh, so the topology is very clean, as you can see. But if you mean like in general clean, like smooth, or I don't know what you exactly mean, then for that one you need to just control the amount of dynamesh that you're doing. And if you're using subdivision levels, then it also has its own, you know, effect on it. And even if you are using sculpture, it's a different thing. Like, you have to always control all the three if you're working with any of them. Hello people on Instagram, I'm just seeing your comments. Hello. Hello Lucas. Are you using a base mesh or did you sculpt it from scratch? No, this one is a base mesh, guys. The base mesh. If you want to see the topology, this one is a base mesh. let's see the comments on YouTube. Juan said that he can hear the music. Dave said he can hear the music. I'm not sure why you cannot hear the music anymore, Adi. Maybe check the connection. It can be the connection problem too. By the way, the question is that, do you guys hear the music on Instagram? I don't think so. Doesn't look like you hear the music on Instagram, because I didn't add it actually. If you can hear the music, just let me know on Instagram. Curiosity. Hi Dario. Will this be a model on sale from a producer? I'm not really sure if this will be like on sale from a producer or I'm gonna sell it by myself. But the good news is that I'm thinking of selling my work, and not sure when and how, but it's gonna happen. No music, yeah. For the next one, I will make sure that I'm gonna put the music on Instagram too. This is the second time going live on Instagram, so it's gonna take some experience to, you know, to figure out how the things are working. Hey Ricky, I always hear music when I see you, Leila. Well, thank you. Because I love this already. Thank you, Dario. I'm happy that you guys like it. No music, but no need. I wanted to see you sculpt since I knew your work. Thank you. If you have any questions about my work or the process, you can just ask me on the comments. I think I'm gonna need a third screen because it's like I'm switching between YouTube and Instagram, and it's hard to see what is going on both. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna try and see if Farzin can join the live. If you can hear me, Farzin, if you're still there, could you just try to send me a request on Instagram? And then I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that I will have to stop streaming on YouTube because then YouTube people won't see Farzin, because this is gonna be live on Instagram. But it's I don't know since when I was live on YouTube. But yeah, it has to be almost 1 hour, so it's okay for YouTube. Are you using a Cintiq for sculpting? No, I'm using Wacom. Okay, if you can hear me, Farzin, can you just send me a request to join the live on Instagram? Oh. It's not very clean here. The topology is not very clean here. Can't request for some reason. Do you have to activate? I don't know. This is literally the second time I'm live on Instagram. Let me just quickly check it on my phone. But probably it has to be on my browser setting, because I'm not sure if it has to be on my phone or on my computer, the setting. Hey, you're one of my inspiration in art. Thank you, Heidi. I'm happy to hear that. I'm trying to figure out how to bring Farzin on the live too. I'm gonna do this, guys. I'm gonna invite other artists to have this conversation, like asking questions and learn from each other. I'm gonna ask Sarah Martin, and tonight I'm thinking of bringing Farzin up, but seems like there has to be a setting that I haven't activated. Okay, Farzin, if you can figure out how to do it, just write it to me, because I couldn't actually find anything on my phone. And with the wrinkles, I think I'm gonna add even more here on the face, because as I said, I like how you know, old he is. It just adds to the character. It just makes it look like experienced, kind of like wise. You know, in the movies we always see this, you know, wise old gray hair characters that's like they are very, very smart, and I want this character here, which is the god, to look that way. You're one of the most talented artists in this field I have ever seen. Thank you so much. Do you work with low poly for your models, open UVs for them? How are the process with you? Great job, thank you. No, I don't need UVs actually now, because I'm not gonna do any kind of texturing or anything. This is gonna be for printing, so I'm not using UVs. I don't need it. And what else did you ask? Low poly? Yes, I use subdivision levels. For bigger forms, I always you know, work on the lower subdivision level. For example, if I want to change, like if I want to open the mouth, I just grab this part and, you know, apply the change here, kind of like this. And then when I go back to the higher subdivision level, it's not changed that much, you know. It's easier to make big changes when it's in the lower subdivision level. But for adding detail, I always try to, you know, go to the maximum subdivision level and try to add details when I have more density in the mesh. I feel like I still need to make the lips go thicker, because that's just how it looks like here and also here. Maybe with the mustache and everything. Oh, and there is this vein here which I really want to add, but maybe it's better to first look for a real reference, not a painting, because sometimes it's also very tricky when I follow the faces or anatomy in general from the paintings. It doesn't look realistic enough, because it's not a real person. So I prefer to always have real person as a reference, like as a reference to copy the humanness of the character. But for the artistic part, I prefer to always you know, look at the paintings and, you know, get the style, kinda the vibes and stuff like that. I just see your story at Royal's gallery. He's my favorite artist. Yeah, he's my second favorite artist actually. Luis Royo is my second favorite artist. I went to Barcelona and I was in MAM gallery, if I'm not pronouncing the name wrong. MAM, I think, M-A-A-M. And yeah, it was really exciting. I watched the paintings of Luis Royo, but the unlucky part of it was that I wanted to see him too. I wanted to meet him too, but that day he just canceled, and I couldn't. But I hope next time I will. Next exhibition, I don't know where it will be, but I will try to, you know, catch him on the next exhibition. He's my second favorite artist. The first one is Roberto Ferris, the Italian painter that I'm mostly sculpting based on his paintings. I met that one, luckily. I met him in Bologna, and it's really nice because when you're watching the painting and you're alone, you're the artist of the painting or the statue or whatever, the piece of art. But when you have the artist beside you to explain to you what is going on in the painting, why he did it, and you ask your questions and he responds to you, it's like you're the artist too, but you're seeing it from the artist's view, because sometimes it's like I create something, for example, and some people see something in it that I didn't mean. Like, I didn't mean to show this, but people see it. So I call it like this, that they are the artist of my work, because they are the people who are reading it. But when you have the artist to explain to you what a simple circle means to him, to her, to put it, for example, in a certain part of a canvas, that's different. So it's, to me, it's also very important to meet the artist and, you know, spend time and ask why, and let's see the art from his own point of view, let's say. Hello, Alex. Let's see what's going on YouTube. Seems like... Oh, Sarah joined. Hello, Sarah. It's nice to have you here. I will start following you on Instagram. Thank you, Juan. I appreciate it. Hopefully soon we will meet again. Yeah, hopefully on the next event we're gonna meet again. But guys, as I said, I'm thinking of, you know, having the live with other artists, like with Sarah, for example. I think tonight we couldn't do it with Farzin because I have to change the setting of my computer to be able to do it. But next time, either with Farzin or Sarah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do lives with other artists and share our experience. Allow me to join the live. Tried both accounts, but yeah, I don't know actually how it works on Instagram. Let's just skip this time because I really don't know how to do it now. I tried it with my phone, but it's not working. But maybe during the week we can find some time to do it, or maybe next Monday. I'm really sorry for that. Hi, Anna. Hi, thank you, darling. Anna is another artist that I really want to bring her to the live and have this, you know, artistic conversation together. She's an amazing person and also an amazing artist. You need to check her account. Sorry, Farzin. I really don't know how to fix it now. Let's just do it for the next time. Adorable, sculpt as usual. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. Let's see what is going on YouTube. I really need a third screen to see both Instagram and YouTube, because I'm live both on YouTube and Instagram at the same time, for those who joined recently, just to let you know. Yeah, things are going well here as well. Yeah, we can make a stream together. Thanks, Anna. Yeah, we should. Also with Kayo, we should do it. I don't know if Kayo is still here. I saw that he joined. Kayo, if you're there, just say hi. So I was saying that I'm not sure if I want to make the form of this, you know, beard like stylized or realistic, because it is stylized in the original painting. But I don't want to just have something stylized here, only here. If I want to do it, I would love to have it in the other parts too. I don't want to just have one form of stylized hair only in one part of a big miniature, without considering that, you know, it has to be on the other side too. Carlos, you mean me? I don't know what you mean me. So I think for now that's it. I don't know if you guys have any questions to write or no, but I love your anatomy details, Leila. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. I love your work too. Hopefully soon we are gonna have a live together. Sorry, I misunderstood something you said, my bad. Well, no worries. Yeah, I was saying that I think that's it for now, but next week, Monday evening, I'm gonna go live again. Leila, you're getting inspiration or you want to produce the painting? No, I'm gonna do original. I'm gonna do exactly the same as the original painting, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's gonna be probably painted by one painter as a unique piece, or I will have other plans for it, but not sure yet. So next Monday evening, we are gonna go live again. I'm not sure if I will be able to bring Sarah or Fazin or other artists to join. I will try to figure it out until next Monday. And I will be live, but I don't know what time exactly, but it will be Monday evening. And thank you for watching and writing nice comments. I appreciate it. And I will see you all soon again. And please, if you have any ideas, write it to me, email, direct message, or comments. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.